Hello, it's Ritu here, and here I'm going to talk about how can we create rock, paper, scissors, Spock and Lizard game in Python using the Jupyter Notebook. So first of all, I'm going to cd into the directory using the path. So here I'm in my directory where I want to create the file, that ipynb file, which is Jupyter Notebook. So here I'm going to type in Jupyter Notebook. So it will open up Jupyter Notebook into the directory. So here we are. Yeah. So now I'm going to go to new and click on Python 3, which will open up a Python file. Yeah. So the rock, paper, scissor game, how we are going to do it is we're going to take inputs, two input. We require two input for two players. So here the player is going to be the user and the other player is going to be the computer. So we're going to assign any one from the rock, paper, scissors, lizard, and Spock to the computer randomly using the random module of the Python, and ask the user to give an input. So we're going to compare both the inputs, and based on that comparison, we're going to declare a result, whether the computer wins or the user wins, based on the rule, on the basic rule of rock, paper, scissors game. So I'm going to start with import random, which is used to generate random numbers or choose randomly from using the choice random.choice and the list or container. I'm going to show you. And then IPython, from IPython.display, I'm gonna import display, which will basically help us to display a picture from our system. And from the file is the pillow. It's like, it's an extension of the pillow, which will help to display a image, basically PNG or JPG file. So let us run it. Shows no error, that's good. So I'm gonna take a choices. So choice is gonna be the list containing all the choices, which is rock, paper, scissor, Spock, and lizard. So here's the choice. And now comp is the variable for the computer's input. So comp random dot choice. So randomly it will choose from choices. So we can also get a print to see what it's choosing, how it's choosing. So it chose scissor now. Let me rename it again, chose scissor. It chose Spock, and so on. It will keep choosing. So let me just comment out this. Now on next, I'm gonna declare two variables. So we won't have to use the you win or computer win result. We won't have to type it again and again. So I'm gonna just store these strings into this variable win text. For if the player wins, it will show you win, and then win text com, it will show if computer wins. So computer wins, that's it. Now again, I'm gonna set two more variables, which is actually a path to the file. So it's my image file. So JPG is the image which will be displayed when the player user wins, and then path to, which has the thanks image. So it will be displayed when the game ends, and you will be displaying thank you for playing. So here again, d2 is equal to image dot open path 2. So d2 is the object which will help to open the image thanks, and then similarly d will be the object to open the image in the path 1, which is our winner's image. So let's just run it and add a new cell. So now we're going to start the main part of the game, where I'm going to use a loop to keep looping throughout the game. So here is while loop, while true. So while the game is going on, carrying on, so while the game's output is true, it's positive, till that the game will be on. And as soon as it reaches the false statement, it's gonna go to the loop again and start all over again. So while true, print. So I'm gonna just give an option to the user to get to know the rules. So to know the rules, input R. So if the user inputs R, we are going to show or display the rules. So now we're going to take input from player. So it will be input /n for the next line. So input your choice. Now if dot lower not choices and not equal to R. Here basically we are trying to say that if the player's choice is not among these 5 elements or R, that is anything not related to the game, if the player's choice is not related to the game, then it's gonna print invalid choice. So invalid choice, and I'm gonna make it break out of the game, so the player will have to come again and start all over. Now if player dot lower is equal to R, that is if the player wants to know the rule, then we are going to display the rules. I've already typed out the rules, so I'm going to just copy and paste it. You can get the rules if you want, or you can type it yourself. So I'll put the link in the description, and you can get it from there only. So then again, after the rules, I'm going to break out of the game, so the player will have to start all over again to play the game after knowing the rules. Then after if, we have elif. So here elif com is equal to player dot lower. We are using the player dot lower everywhere to avoid the string case error, which is basically the lowercase and uppercase error. So if the input by the computer and lower is exact same, then it's gonna print it's a tie. It's a tie. And now again another elif, here if comp is equal to paper, and then if here is equal to rock, or then it's gonna print /n plus win text, which is basically the winner's winning text to be displayed, else it will print the, sorry, I mistyped it, will print the win text count, which is if computer wins, then it will show the computer's wins text. So here if the computer's choice is paper and players is rock or Spock, then of course the computer's gonna win because paper overlaps the rock, so paper wins according to the game. So for the rest cases, I'm just gonna paste it from my system. Yeah, and after that, I want to display the, sorry, okay, I mistyped it. It's gonna be, if the computer is paper and player is rock or Spock, then win text conf will be displayed, which is the computer wins. That means computer wins. Else, it will be winner wins. So if the winner wins, then I'm gonna display the image for winner, which is win.text, and win.jpg was stored in the path, and path is in D. So we're going to use D object. So display D. So display D will go to the image and open the path. That is, it will fetch the path. So going to the path, it will get win.jpg and it will display it, which is open it, the same thing. So again, I've just found out all the possibilities and programmed it according to the rules. And you can find the code for this from the link in the description. And now coming to the different part, which is to show the rules. If player dot lower is not equal to R, then I'm going to just display here the choices so that the user can know what's the choice, what's his choice and what's the computer's choice. So /n plus, okay, u, and then it's the player. I'm going to capitalize it, capitalize, and then plus /n for the next line, and then computer, and then comp.capitalize. Yeah. So that's it. Now for new game, if the player wanna play once again, then for that we have a new variable here where we will take input to know the choices, whether the player wanna play again or end the game then and there. So wanna play again, and then I'm gonna keep a choice here, which is yes or no. So now if new dot lower is equal to y, then set the player to false, which is it will go to the while loop again and keep on going until it's false or true again. Thanks for playing, else just end the game there. And then display a pic, which is nothing but that's just the thanks for playing image. I've just used it to show that you can use displaying images too within the code. So here we are. So let me run again. Let me run all the cells again. Okay, so yeah. And run it again. So input your choices let me choose paper. So here, input your choice. I have paper. So here it displays my result. My choice is paper, computers is rock. So paper wins, which means I win. So if you wanna say, if you wanna play again, I'm gonna say Y, and then it's gonna ask again for the choice. So I'm gonna choose rock, and then both the choices are rock, so it's a tie. To end it, I'm gonna type in end, and it's showing thanks for playing. Let's just rerun again to know the rules. So to know the rules, I can pass R. So here are the rules. So that's it. That's the game, complete game. Thank you.